series right back into another. Welcome back to the NBA 2K League. You're tuning in to the Coinbase 3v3 Slam Open, and me, I'm Belly, hosting the show. Got Harris as an analyst right now, but also the commentary has been banging. Fellas, Toxic, JT and Dirk, here we are, Game 3. Glow Navy, Glosquitos, and NBL Laws.
People didn't see it, but off camera, when Glow Navy, Glosquitos took that game, Toxic started to shake a little bit, knowing that that beard might be going out the window.
I bet on them. I said they're going to win. Come on. I predicted that they're going to win this series, man.
We were literally just talking about, I did not expect you to come out and be like, if they just win this tournament. I was like, oh,
Let's spice it up a little bit. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah, he got to win it now, not later. I get it.
It's the least you can do, Dirk. We're planning on taking a shoey at this point.
You are.
On.
We are, Dirk. We are.
Yeah, he only talking about that week.
Me and JT aren't in that.
Not a chance. Not a chance. Not without me on the court.
I still can't believe I agreed to it. But here we are. You live and you learn.
If I got to do a shoey, I got to play in the finals. I got to be going. I got to be going against him. I got to be playing, be drinking out of the shoe.
There you go. Jaden throws that one home. Early lead coming out here for NBL Lost Gaming as we got ourselves a tie series. 0 for 6 shooting coming out from line game number 1. Nobody missed a shot, by the way, that last game. Both teams perfect, but it was the turnover differential on either side of 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, listen, in any game mode, turnover is the killer, right? You never want turnovers, so I think this game, like, I think both teams are feeling each other out, right? You have game 1, like maybe the nerves a little bit. Who knows? Maybe you didn't warm up, like who knows, right? Now you're kind of getting warm. Let's see who settles down. Let's see who starts to make minimal mistakes, who hits their open shots, and that's going to be the big jump.
It was one of those games that was like intense all the way through, and it's one of those that you're keeping an eye on, like, okay, who's going to get the most turnovers in terms of like the bump steals and being able to capitalize on them, and Glow Navy did it to perfection.
I mean, 2 or 3 times we saw those quick turnovers that JT absolutely goes crazy over, and those are the ones where you just know, like, okay, like take a deep breath, give it a second, get the ball in. No reason to turn the ball over an inbound. So we'll see if one of the teams does it here. Almost right there, actually.
It's just weird, like, GT, even from the last matchup we saw with the Wiz, they had a couple of those down the stretch where cost them the game.
Yeah. There it is.
Ooh, there we go, right on cue.
Before I got even 2 words out, like it's a sincere, honest question. Do y'all have somewhere to be that's better than playing for 150K? I'm just wondering, I'm curious. I don't need to know all the details, but just let me know, yes or no question, because these turnovers are getting ridiculous.
That's a great pass.
What a shot. 8 on the release. Yeah, at this point, I'm like, have the coach count for me when I get the ball out of bounds. Because there are 5-second violations.
And we saw it the other day with the Knicks, the 5-second. I don't know if Stick was celebrating too long or what, but that was a big-time turnover. I
think that might have been like the second ever 5-second violation that we've had this year. We had one remote.
I think it came right after a 3-second from Rel, too.
I'm going to be real. I think we got like 4 or 5 of them.
Really?
Was that a couple?
We did see a couple. We did.
I'm telling you, like 1 through 5 looking kind of difficult this season, but I don't know.
See, I remember it because the first one that happened, I just remember JT's reaction. Hit it with a how? How?
The what?
See, Dirk, that's why you shouldn't try to do it. That voice crack was legendary.
I was about to say, my voice cracks like that.
I'm leaving it all on the line here. I got a couple days to recover before we jump into the switch.
Yeah, you drinking water today, Dirk?
You can answer that question yourself. You're going to answer that one yourself. It's look like it's going to be a 3 seconds soon.
Oh my gosh.
And Lai will fire this one away. It's good for Lai.
They got lucky right there because I don't know what fluke block was like. I counted at least 8. I don't know. I don't like the lot going down there and not being decisive on what he wants to do.
And I know 3 seconds is 3 seconds, but there are some times in some 2Ks where 3 seconds feels like 10 seconds. This year, it's pretty punishing when you're down there for that long.
Yeah, I'm surprised he got away with that one, and they end up getting a 3 out of it. Pretty lucky.
I'm starting to see that point guards are like on that build Jaden's on. If you have the right dunk packages on, you can go up a little late. You can't stand dunk, but if you watch Jaden, he's going up like very late. It's almost where it's not a stand dunk, it's still a driving dunk. But now, like, I'm seeing that point guards are gravitating towards that build. So I'll see if they put on the dunk packages that Jaden has.
Oh, I like that shot.
DJ just straight away. No one lies right in front of him. It's not wide open, but open. And it puts him up by 2.
Yeah, they must have been talking right there because Jaden popped play badge right when he kind of decks it out. That was perfect. Big time shot right there to get up 2.
I'm liking seeing more power forwards starting to shoot when they know that the point guard's starting to go out there and contest the shot.
Yeah, I mean, it's important, man. Like, especially like with adrenaline this year, and if you're dead, like you need someone to help you. And so you're seeing it a lot of the power forwards stepping up and making some big time shots for the guards.
Tie game 15-15. Jaden with his
Oh,
takeover.
here's another
DJ
one.
once again. Does lightning strike twice? It does.
Man, his progression from like
Yes.
nice role player on the T-Wolves last season to star on NBL Oz has been one to watch. Great early season headline.
You know, and that's one thing I really love about 3v3 too, is because his skill maybe gets shadowed a little bit in 5v5, right? Where in threes, he can kind of free roam a little bit and play a little bit more freestyle, right? And you're seeing like his capability on both sides of the court from threes.
Didn't see the floor at all in threes with the T-Wolves.
Right.
And if he did, it was like maybe 1 or 2 times, maybe try to get a share of some cash.
Yeah. And even in fives, so like, you know, you're guarding pick and roll, like you hit a corner three, like you don't really get wrap ups and like say, you know, fake cuts, stuff like that. So it's nice to see that like he has it all in his bag.
He had the least amount of started games on T-Wolves gaming last season.
Yeah, we'll see here if NBL Oz game is going to be able to close this one out. This is game number 3. Jaden with the ball, fluke block, trying to stay in front of him. They got line the pick and roll too. Still a little bit of time to work with it. Fluke block, giving it a knock it away.
You got ice it. You got ice it.
A 3 could do it. Lawrence on live, dancing up top. 13 seconds to work with. Lai, stop and go. Doesn't have the shot. They go back up the floor.
No.
He's pushed out of bounds. It'll go back to NBL.
Oh, man.
That's where we wanted a 3 way too bad. Like, you see how aggressive Lawrence is playing.
Yeah.
If you can't get a quick 1-2 punch, 1-2 combo to get open, go take the dunk.
Oh, and they just funnel it straight down low to Lawrence. Can they get the stop? They cannot. And NBL Oz Gaming take a 2-1 lead here in this series.
Yeah, that's big. That's big time. Like JT said right there, Lawrence knew he wanted a 3. Right there, just take your dunk, trust your defense. Fluke got you a stop. I mean, that's a tough way to lose.
Exactly, playing him super high, like literally in his grill, going for a puck, playing his ball hand, just take the dunk, and then we throw it to the corner, and the corner tries to bring it up and runs out of bounds. Nasty way to lose.
I'll tell you what, the Lions have missed a shot since game 1.
Yeah, 17 points, 8 for 8. It's good, but not good enough, man. Goes Navy, they failed at NBL Oz. Once again, repping A and Z and Harris. Man, there you have it. One more game from closing this one out.
Yeah, and that progression that I talked about with NBL Oz, you saw it on that second to last defensive possession there, right? They turned the ball over. Glow Navy has a chance to win the game, and they just kept their composure. They waited for Glow Navy to make a mistake. They did. They took advantage on the other end. That, to me, is the biggest difference between pro teams and amateur teams. What do you do when the chips are on the line in the most intense moments? Great job by the NBL there. They earn a point for me.
Hey, I'm loving it right now as well. Take a look at DJ, man, the big guy, 2 for 2 beyond the arc, getting hype, and you gotta love it. And Jaden with the shades, the man is styling.